A few months ago I did a Terraria boss tier list based on fun, but since then my opinions have changed a lot and I've become a lot more realistic. Not pessimistic, there's a difference, but a lot more realistic. So let's just jump right into it, starting with King Slime. Not much to say here, he's just simply way too easy. He has to go in the F tier. Moving on, we got Eye of Cthulhu. This is a classic boss. Everybody loves the Eye of Cthulhu, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he's that good. If you look at the gameplay, simply way too simple. What is this guy, like the second to first boss in the game or something? F tier. Now moving on, we have the Eater of Worlds. I think this boss fight's a little better than the Eye of Cthulhu, but Expert Mode Eater of Worlds is just too frustrating. F tier. Now we got the Brain of Cthulhu. It's basically just the Eater of Worlds again, so you can't really consider it its own kind of boss fight. Last I checked, it has the same moves and everything, so F tier. Now we've got Skeletron. I really enjoyed this boss fight the first few times, but then somebody reminded me that you actually don't have to kill the hands, which totally ruins the entire boss fight, makes it feel very obsolete. I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Actually, on second thought, F tier. Now we got the Queen Bee. Queen Bee's okay, but it's just projectile spam, and the underground jungle has jungle slimes, and jungle slimes are like F tier, so in that way, through like the transmissive properties, I think you have to put Queen Bee in the F tier here. No hate, I'm just being realistic, not pessimistic. Anyway, Deer Clops, don't starve together, never heard of that, more like don't play together, F tier. Now we have the Wall of Flesh, the final pre-hard mode boss. I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's the worst boss in the entire game, but it's just way too easy, especially considering you're about to enter hard mode with all that great pre-hard mode gear. Gotta put it somewhere around the F tier. Now we got Queen Slime. Queen Slime could have been cool, but it's just like the King Slime all over again, and it has like nothing unique about it, so F tier. The mechanical bosses are all going to be going in the F tier simply because they're all the same boss over and over again. They look the same, they have the same music, they are basically the same boss. Now we've got Plantera. Plantera can go in the S tier. Golem is simply way too easy, everybody knows that. They gotta give this guy another buff or he's just gonna stay in the F tier for the rest of his life. Empress of Light, on the other hand, is way too hard. I just hate it when Terraria throws challenge at the player. They gotta make the game a lot more easy for people like me, so F tier. And then we've got Duke Fishron. Same deal, way too hard. If it was actually balanced, then maybe this would be a good video game. I'm going to put this one in the F tier. Coming close to the end here, Lunatic Cultists. This boss fight is actually a lot better than most of the other ones in the game, but I gotta say, I really don't like the music. Terrible music, but I'll put it in the C tier, just because, better than these ones. And last but not least, Moonlord. I don't like that Terraria ends, it makes me sad, so I think that's a fair enough reason to put it in the F tier, because ending Terraria is a bad thing. There you go, there's your tier list.